Hello, Just Too Good here with another Toy Story 4 review. Today we're taking a look at the Buzz and Woody's Carnival Mania set with 230 pieces, 5 minifigures if you count Ducky as a minifigure, and it retails for $50 in the United States where I got it at my local Target. Here is Sheriff Woody, and this looks so different from the 2010 version with the long legs, long arm, and specialized headpiece right to the right. But the design of this actually looks good. I hate to admit it. It looks good. Okay, I'm getting used to it. Oh no. Oh no. The design of this also has a nice new hair hat combo, which love how that came out. Very well made piece. It's a hard plastic and everything. You have a shocked expression at the back. This is actually one of two of the face prints for him. I think in the cheapest set, the RC set, we have a different face print that's exclusive to that one. And he does come in two cheaper sets, a $20 one and a $15 one. Here is Bunny, and I really like how this turned out with a specialized head, like the old Lego Toy Story sets, some nice torso printing, and the specialized head actually has a lot of cool designs on it in terms of colors. At the back, there's some printing as well, and it's a hard plastic for that headpiece, which actually gets on there pretty tight. Like, I can't even remove it from the torso at this moment. As for Ducky, he's just one little piece, which is adorable. There's actually two anti-studs at the bottom for the feet, so you can stick it on to two studs wherever you put it. Really like how that turned out. Love just the detailing on the molding and everything, and the adorable face up front. Of course, since it has two anti-studs at the bottom, that means you could have a minifigure hold it from either foot. Here is Bo Peep, and this is one of two sets to have Bo Peep, both with the same version. The other one being the playground set, which is $25. The design of this actually uses a new hair piece, which is really neat. I love how that came out. It's a hard plastic that has a really smooth part to it that I like at the top. Nice bow at the side, and unlike Jessie's bow, it's actually molded in. But there is an alternate face as well, which she has kind of a confident smirk there. And she does have some printing at the back for torso. She uses a newer style cape that just has one hole. And I like her little staff right here. I think this is a really interesting piece. I would like to see it in different colors as well, where it could be very useful. But for now, we'll just have to take it in this blue. There's a lot wrong with this Buzz figure. First off, that face print is horrible. Look at the off color of it. It's like the same problem Mercy had. This is the version from the Disney CMF series in 2016. This is the 2010 version. Both of those got that same flesh tone just down really well. This one, it looks white, like it almost looks grayish in a way. It does not look great in my opinion. Now, the body armor piece is an improvement. I like how they have just a little bit improved to the Star Command logo. The legs are actually a downgrade, which I understand. I mean, this is a wide release set. This is using some advanced printing from China or whatnot for the CMF series. Same with the arms. The arms are downgraded. There's no arm printing this time around, which is quite a shame. But it does use the same build from 2010 for this wing piece where you attach these at the back inside the little hole right there. The same build for the helmet as well, which was kind of a pain in the butt. I don't know if this one was just kind of hard to put on because of how it was produced, but it has a bit of a gap to it. Again, it might just be my version, but these right here have less of a noticeable gap than this guy does. All right, I'm ranting on this figure too much. As for the printing underneath, this is the version from this set. This is the version from the CMF series. This is the 2010 version. Better than the 2016 CMF series. You do have some back torso printing as well, which the CMF series was missing. So that's pretty good. Basically on the level of the original Buzz Lightyear from the 2010 sets. Alright, so there's a whole carnival scene going on. Let's start with that little Spinny ride. So for the Octopus Spinny ride build, the design of this uses a dome piece in the middle, which is actually printed on both sides, the same exact print. Those are connected via some hinges at the middle, so you could actually open them up, but there's not much of a point to that. And the design of this uses some hinges at each little tentacle, where there's a hinge at the middle right there, and then a hinge at the end. So you could adjust each tentacle and the platform that seats the minifigure, so you could put different heights and whatnot. And the minifigures just connect via two studs at the end right there. But you know what? Enough talking. Let's just demonstrate this Spinny ride. So we have all our minifigures on there, and spins pretty well. And it's actually really fun to play around with this. I could see a kid having just days of enjoyment with this. So that's really cool. Lego doesn't make too many Spinny rides. But that is it for the build of the Octopus Spinny ride. All of the platforms are the same, so no need to look at each one individually. As for the Star Adventure shooting gallery game, the setup has this cannon right here, which interestingly enough isn't on like a rotating platform or anything like I'd expect. The design of this is the newer cannon where you could pull back on here and launch out a cylinder piece, which they do give you a little basket of these translucent orange cylinder pieces. And the goal of the game is to knock over these targets, which are actually one of those clipped panel pieces. And those have a really nice printed design on there with the rocket ship or whatnot. You can easily push these back up. The mechanism is quite simple. You see, you knock it over, push it back up. This back part right here is actually the classic Junior's Gate piece, which I'm glad to see is still used to this day, which has kind of a prize display on it. All that is printed. And another print, which is a very impressive print, is the Star Adventure logo. I mean, look at the colors and details, and that's printed on one of those pieces that's a plate that also has kind of a tile-like design at the center. Just so interesting on how far Lego printing has come. Then again, they mess up with stuff like the Buzz Lightyear in the set. There has to be something going on. But let's try our hand at that shooting game. Let's load up the cannon right here, which you could angle up and down as you'd like. Maybe I'm shooting it a little bit too close. This might be a bit easy, but you pull down on the back, and there you go. We knocked out one sign. Let's see if we can go for another. Let me push this back just a little bit to get a harder shot. And, ooh, okay, that one just ricocheted off of there. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, I gotta finish this off. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Holy crud, my aim is pretty good. Or this is just the easiest game. I mean, this is a junior set, and that was good. That was good. And what you saw was what you got, because the back doesn't have any details to it. There's a small ice cream parlor, and the design of this has 2 seats where you could fit 2 minifigures, also an ice cream sundae on the middle. And this printed ice cream panel right here is awesome. I could see that getting a lot of use, and that's a really useful print in general. I like the buildable ice cream cones at the top. It's just a cute little design. And you can see there's a printed cash register as well as 2 spoon pieces, which is a nice addition, as I like getting these spoon pieces in this color. And finally, we get 2 go-karts, which I get the point of this. They just wanted to kind of shoehorn a vehicle in here. Go-karts are a nice amusement park setting, but there's no part to them. There's no go-kart kind of area or anything like that. And it would have been nice to get a little bit more of an expansion on this idea, because these are just 2 of the exact same builds from one another, which they're cute little builds, and they do fit each of the minifigures in this set. But still, I don't know. You gotta control them from this top antenna right here. And yeah, very small little vehicles. They remind me a lot of Mighty Micros. But that's it for the builds of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. The box for this is a $50 box size, which I actually kind of like the background they got going on here. I just don't like this border. It looks really ugly, and it squishes the whole design of the set. And at the back, we do have some little features of the set. And the instructions have no advertisements to them, which kind of sucks. I want to see some splash artwork or whatnot of the Toy Story 4 line, but I guess they just didn't want to put too much of an advertising push on this line. So overall, I'm reviewing this as an adult, and I feel like this is more of a junior set than, say, the RV Vacation I just reviewed, because the RV Vacation has nice little details all around, and it has a better value to it for adults. This one really focuses in on the play. Like, it's fun to spin around the Spinny ride. It's fun to shoot the little shooting gallery, which is actually kind of clever for what it is. I haven't seen too many builds like that in an amusement park setting for Lego. The go-karts are actually kind of a bland vehicle in general, and I don't think kids will like that as much. I know kids like cars and vehicles, but even these are bland compared to some other offerings. The ice cream shop is pretty cute. That's probably my favorite build of the set in terms of like the looks. The other parts are probably better builds in terms of the play, though. I had a lot of fun playing the shooting game. But as a whole, it feels like this is something that the kids would like to play around with, but the adults will be scared away by its price, and for good reason. Even if you're a kid and you've got to pick one bigger set, I don't even know if I would recommend this one for that one pick of a $50 set, because it doesn't feel like there's so much content. For that, get the RV Vacation, which has a lot of cool content, and it's a little bit cheaper, so you get another set as well. Now, if you were to get one set of the whole Toy Story 4 line, you haven't gotten any Lego Toy Story stuff before, maybe this would be the set to get, because the minifigure selection is really good for that, where you get Buzz, Woody, and Bo Peep all in one set, as well as 2 new characters, Ducky and Bunny. But if you're getting all of the other sets like me, this set really only has the appeal of Ducky and Bunny and some exclusive printed parts. So yeah, that's how I looked at it. I mean, maybe I am being a little bit too harsh of it as an adult, but I'm just giving you my perspective. And I like Lego sets that can appeal to everybody. I think this one really skews toward the younger sides. So I'd give this one like a C+. Either way, that's it. Let's put this on display though. And Carnival Mania goes right next to the RV set. Though I might need to get another space for these Toy Story 4 sets because I don't know if they'll all fit on this one shelf. But what did you guys think of this set? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.